Did you hear? Alberta is getting the World Cup of Hockey in 2028. Edmonton and Calgary are going to get the World Cup, the best on best hockey tournament coming up in 2028. More sports presented by Gambling and Beer. And so when this tournament comes to Alberta and Alberta separation fails, you too can bring your wife to the game and put the last name of another man on her back. Yay, as you're doing the wave. Oh, whoa. Doesn't that sound exciting? When everything collapses and Alberta separation fails and your referendum does not pass, at least you have sports. Doesn't that sound good? You know, it's interesting. We are literally living through the political polarization that defines to the T every single empire's collapse. Every single one. The Spanish, the British, the French, the Romans, every empire collapsed the exact same way. And I wrote some stuff down. Now, first off, I want you to know that Daniel Smith and the Quebec separatists, whoever's over there, I don't know because I probably can't pronounce their names, they are only far right enough just to give you enough hope so that your stupid ass pays your taxes for 3 to 4 more years, but not quite enough to actually move the needle and get you to leave Canada. I want you to know that. Now, I wrote down a few things. This defines every single empire's collapse. Number one, the loss of authority. The government has lost control and they become more tyrannical. They don't take laws away, they add more laws every single day. New law, new law, new law, add this law, add that law. Does that sound familiar? A dying government adopts new laws the way a sick man adopts medicine. They become desperate. I didn't take care of my health when I was younger. I didn't eat right. I ate Cheetos. I ate pies. I didn't go to the gym. I didn't exercise. Didn't drink enough water. Just drank soda. Now I'm not healthy. Now I'm dying. Now I'm desperate. I smoked too much weed, too much adult video. Now I got to go get a bunch of medication, antidepressants to try to save my life. A dying government becomes desperate and therefore more tyrannical. No faith in the system. The government becomes bloated. Taxes are meant to solve anything and everything. Does that sound familiar? Economic collapse. The cost to maintain the empire is outweighed by its ability to generate and sustain itself. Have you looked at the real estate markets lately? Have you looked at the youth unemployment, just bumped up to 15%? I talked about this a couple weeks ago. This was going to be a problem. This came out in the jobs report. Did you see the actual Canada's unemployment? We had the biggest job loss in almost 20 years. Came out the other week. Unemployment is at 6.7%. The U.S. is at 2.7. The U.S. is at 3.7. We are at 6.7. Oh, yay, it's fine. You'll find a job. Stick with me here. Social tribes. Us versus them. There is no identity. There is no unity. There is no anything that binds the country together that we can work together on or we can stick together. We as a nation, everybody is divided into their little social tribes and little packs. It's the whites and the blacks, the whites and the natives, the feminists versus the red pill dudes, or the, what do they call them, the manosphere guys, right? There's the immigrants versus the native population, men versus women, the boomers versus the youth. Everybody's in their own little tribes intended to hate each other. Does that sound familiar?